What's up, people? Okay, so a very important topic today, talking about client acquisition. As a service provider, as someone who exchanges their knowledge, expertise, and time for money, how do you find clients? This is something that I get asked about all the time. It's something that I wrote at length about in my book, something that gives people a lot of trouble, and I'm gonna handle these issues today. Whoa, 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 whoa. I know you wanna watch this video, and I'm gonna play the rest, but make sure you watch to the end of the video because I have a special announcement to give you. Watch all the way to the end, trust me.
For further details, we return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Okay, everybody here wants clients. The whole idea is you guys want customers and clients. I get it. But here's the thing. Not everyone knows how to find clients. The hard thing about starting a business is the main thing you need is you need other people to understand how great your ideas are. And then you gotta have them pay you. So how do you find clients? Well, there are 7 distinct methods that I've come up with for finding people to buy my stuff, to support me, to love my work. And really, this is mostly about finding people who are gonna help you to build your business. This is how you find people to pay you for the products and services that you put out. So here are the 7 methods, okay? You ready for this? 7, y'all don't know about that 7 with the cross in it. Learned that in 3rd grade. 7 client acquisition methods. Now, to clarify here, these are acquisition methods to find clients for service-based businesses. So what does that mean? That means freelancers, it means consultants, it means coaches, it means service providers, people who are providing a service or a skill or an ability in exchange for money. This is very, very lucrative. It's something that I've been doing for years, and I've been teaching for years, and this is the way that I've been able to find clients no matter where I go. My little joke is that you could drop me down in the middle of the desert with a laptop and I can find clients, and this is how you do it, okay? So, first method is everybody has a personal network. Everyone has a group of friends, family, colleagues, co-workers, students, people who they have a regular communication with, people who are in their world who need what they have to offer. Everyone has a group of people who could benefit from their skills. And if you have a skill that you want to provide, a service, something that you can do, something that you can provide, whether you're a trainer or whether you're a consultant or whether you're a gardener with a lawn care service or you're a dog walker or a pet sitter or whether you can, design computer programs or you're a graphic developer, you can do something that someone that you know would pay for, and it's your job to find out who that is. So really it's simply a matter of asking in your network, who needs this? Hey guys, I'm developing websites now. Anyone that you know need a website? And this is the simplest, easiest way. It's the low-hanging fruit. As service providers, we always want to find the low-hanging fruit first and pluck that. There's a lot of money in your existing network. Second method, we call this warm canvassing. Highlight on the S. Warm canvassing. Warm canvassing, what is this? So I came up with this methodology when I was thinking about the way that I used to do door-to-door sales. And really door-to-door sales is almost called cold canvassing. It's going out and knocking on doors, hoping people will pay for you, hoping people will buy from you. So what's warm canvassing? It's the opposite. Every day we interact with other service providers, and the key is every service provider that we interact with, whether it's a doctor of ours or a chiropractor that we go to or a consultant that we work with, the people that we work with also need our skills. And so it's very easy for you to think, maybe I have something that could complement them. When I was doing web design and web development, I was working with a chiropractor who was adjusting me because my back was always fucked up. And one day I looked at his website and I saw that it just, to be honest, it sucked. And the cool thing about it was we already had this existing relationship because I'd been going to him for a few years. And I realized, man, since I already have an in with him, since we already have an existing relationship, it'd be very easy for me to say, hey John, I see that you're doing this great work as a chiropractor. I really appreciate your service, but your website, well, it could probably use some work, and I do that. Can we have a conversation about that? And it wasn't a cold approach. It wasn't something that shocked him or took him by surprise. It was something that he was happy to have a conversation with me about because it was a warm relationship. It's warm canvassing. So this is a little bit different than going to your existing network. It's going to people who are working with you already. Think about who you're already paying. Think about who you're already doing business with. The goal for you is to find people who you're already working with and say, where can my service complement them? Where can my service be in addition to them, right? This is very important because this is going to allow you to get in with other businesses very quickly. Warm canvassing. Once you develop these relationships with them because you're already working with them, it's very easy for you to then determine how you can help them and work for them. Third one, it's a little scary, but stay with me here. This is a very important one. I call this the loss lead approach. Look, here's the deal. When you're a service provider, especially when you're just starting off, people won't know who you are. And it's gonna be very easy for you to get discouraged because you're not gonna know whether or not people are going to pay to work with you. And here's how you overcome that obstacle. Let's say you're a personal trainer, for instance, talking about service providers. Well, one easy way for you to start getting clients is for you to find a group of people who already need your help and to say, you know what? I'm gonna train you for free. I'm not gonna charge you. All that I ask in exchange for this time is that when I do great work, and I will do great work, I will deliver, you send me 3 or 4 of your friends who could also use this service. It's simple. This is how you build your referral network. And so you're providing something, and at first it might seem like you're losing money because you're providing service, you're not getting paid for it. And people might think, oh, well, I would never do work and not get paid for it. But the idea here is that this is a lost lead. In the beginning, you lose a little bit of time and money because you're putting time and money into someone, but what you get back is you get more leads. By providing a free service and agreeing that this free service will result in you getting a referral, it's much easier then for you to get more clients in the door, and this is how you build your network. Lost lead. By the way, this works almost every time. There's not one person who I've met that can provide a free service for someone that can't find others who are willing to send them new clients if they're extremely happy. Lost lead approach is killer. The MARSUPIAL method. Now this is something that's in my book. Have you read my book? If you haven't, well, finish watching the video and then go read it. I developed this method about 6 or 7 years ago because I realized that similar to warm canvassing, all businesses need other businesses to help them. Why marsupial? A marsupial, as you might have known, like a kangaroo or koala, is an animal that raises their young inside of a pocket, like a nice warm pocket, to develop this little baby until it can be big enough to, well, I guess marsupials don't fly, but to walk on its own. And the goal with the marsupial method is to find bigger businesses that can almost take care of you and groom you and feed you until you can be big and strong enough to go out on your own. When I started my SAT test prep business, I used this method without even knowing what I was doing. I found other businesses who had a complementary service to mine. So because I was teaching SAT work, what I learned was there was a whole group of private coaches and consultants who were helping families to get their students off to private colleges. And I thought, well, they're helping their students write essays, they're helping their students get their applications together, but they're not teaching SAT to them. I can do that. So I went to these businesses and I said, hey, I have a business where I teach SAT test prep. You have a business where you help students get in by fixing their applications. Why don't we combine forces? Why don't you send me your clients and I'll give you a cut? And instantly the marsupial method was born. Overnight, I had a stream of clients. And the cool thing is, everyone wins. It's a triple win. The other business, these private admissions counselors, had an instant win because they could add a portfolio of services to their business. Now they offered test prep within their business. It's almost like they brought me in and white labeled me, right? They had a win. I had a win because I had an instant stream of clients. I went from having 0 clients to a completely full roster. And of course, the clients got a win, the students got a win, because now they had this awesome cohesive service of a test prep instructor, which was me, and a guidance counselor, which was the people I was working with. It's a triple win. I shared some money, I made a lot of money, the students were happy. So what can you do? You can find other businesses, other service providers that also have a complementary service, not necessarily a competing service, one that complements yours, one that goes well with yours, like peanut butter and jelly, and you can find them and you can work with them, partner up with them, and I guarantee you it's the quickest way to make money you'll ever find with a service-based business. Number 5. Okay, this one's a little bit of a tricky one. Online job boards. If you've been following me for a few years, you'll know that one of my most viral articles I ever wrote was called Hacking Elance. Elance doesn't exist anymore for all you young 19-year-olds, okay? But basically, it was a job board where you could post up your freelance skills, you could build a profile, and you could basically bid for work. And they still have lots of these sites out here, okay? The idea is there are sites online that are designed to just list jobs that need to get done. So Fiverr is a good example of this. I wouldn't necessarily recommend you go on Fiverr, but Fiverr, freelancer.com, 99 Designs, these are all examples of freelance job boards where people who are looking for providers will just post exactly what they need and you can search on there. Now, the downside to these is that, of course, there's a lot of competition, but the upside is, well, multifold. One, you get a lot of practice bidding and submitting on things that are going to be relevant to the skills you're building. And two, if you're consistent with it, you will book clients this way, and it's just one more way to get jobs in addition to all the other ways that I'm teaching you. Next one. Number 6, advanced referral systems. This is something that is as much of a mindset as it is a technique. What you need to realize is that everyone that you work with isn't just a spoke. Think of a wheel. They're not just a spoke, they are a hub. Every person you work with is a potential connection to 3 or 4 more clients that could be working with you, that could be part of your business, that could be part of the growing customer base that you're developing that will build your business over the years. What I found is that we're often so afraid to ask for business because we think people are going to reject us, because we think that people don't want to refer us. But the reality is your customers do want to refer you. So what you need to do is, as you start getting clients, you don't just hope that they refer you, you literally ask for it. In fact, when you sign a new client, here's my challenge to you. You say to them, I'm going to do this great work for you. They're going to pay you for this in this case. And you say, one thing that I ask of all my clients is, when I do a great job, they refer me to other people who might be able to use this great service. And what you do is you go to them and you literally help them by sitting down with them and saying, hey, we're gonna just do a little bit of a deep dive. Who in your network do you know? And you sit down with them and you literally go through their phone book with them. You literally go through their emails and you sit down with them at the desk and you find curated recommendations from their database, from their network, from their list to send to you. And you'll be surprised how many people are down to do this. And if you want to really up the ante, what you do is you offer referral bonuses. You can pay them some money, you can send them gifts, you can make sure that they're well taken care of at their favorite restaurant. You actually actively incentivize the process of building referrals into your business as part of your process. Most of us hope that we get referrals, and we pray that we get them, and when we get them, it's a sign of luck, it's random, and it's almost chance. But we don't leave nothing to chance around here. Now, if you want to learn more about this, you can read more in my book, or I'd actually recommend you pick up Jay Abraham's book. It's called Getting Everything You Can From All You've Got, where he goes deep into the process of advanced referral networking. But actively making it part of your business model, asking for it, going through their contacts, providing them with kickbacks, basically giving them a percentage of the sale, giving them gifts is a way to actively incentivize the process of bringing more referrals in the door. They're very important. Last but not least, and I saved this one for last on purpose, cold traffic. Do you see how everything else was based on existing relationships, people you already knew, doing free work in exchange for referrals, MARSUPIAL method, online job boards, advanced referral systems, all that stuff goes before cold traffic, even though cold traffic still is a way to find clients. And look, we know what cold traffic is. It's running Facebook ads. It's knocking door to door. It's putting up ads in the paper, if that still exists in your town, wherever you live. Cold traffic is a way to find people, and there's always going to be a certain percentage of people who you don't know who find you through random means. And the way that you'll be able to get these people as clients is, well, you'll have to have a great position, you'll have to have a great product and service, you'll have to have great testimonials, and people will come through the door to find you with cold traffic. But guess what? You have a much better chance of getting cold traffic if you have all these taken care of first. So those are the 7 methods for client acquisition with service-based businesses. If you're a coach, a consultant, a freelancer, someone who provides a service in exchange for money, someone who provides their time, their value, their knowledge, and their resources in exchange for money, these will be extremely helpful for you. I detail these much more in my book, so check it out if you want as well. It's on Amazon, it's all over the world, in all the bookstores that you can possibly think of. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you like this video, make sure to click on that like button, subscribe, leave a comment below, and I'll talk to you soon. Guys, I have some really good news for you. Guess what? I've been doing this online thing for quite a while now, and in fact, I'm 30. I'm not even a rich 20 anymore. And I have all these courses that I've made on how to start and grow an online business, but I'm moving on to this next phase of my life, and I want to bundle all these up, and I want to give these courses away at a special price to 100 people. And after these 100 people get these courses, they're gone forever. So 100 people get access to everything I've ever taught on how to start and grow your online business, and it's only open until July 22nd. This is all the best knowledge that I've gained over the last few years that I know will help you to level up your life. And not only will you get these courses, but you also get, boom, a free copy of my book if you're one of the 100 people to get in on this special deal. It's the Rich 20 Forever bundle. Click learn more or click on this page, you'll see it. Click here to check out the application, fill in your info, and if you're approved, you will get access to all this info. Check it out. Peace.